Welcome to Repeater's Top 10 Countdown of 2009.
Woo! We're doing a meme.
We're doing a meme. Yeah,
going back 10 years.
We legit didn't mean to do this. You can check the notes, but the whole... Hey, that's good. Jesus Christ. The 10-year challenge, guys. We're right on top of it as hosts of a music podcast.
Yep.
But we thought it'd be fun to kind of flash back about a decade and talk about songs that were huge in 2009. If you don't know Repeater at all, we are normally a podcast where we talk to like one person at a time about a song that they love, means the world to them. But this is a new thing for our live show where we're inviting 10 comedians up to each talk to us for 5 minutes about why their song is the best song of 2009.
Yeah, we decided that one person was too few and 10 was the right number for one person a year.
Yeah, one person a year. Yeah, okay, yeah. It's gonna, no matter what year we do, it's gonna be 10 people though, probably.
Oh, all right.
We're not gonna have like the top 46 artists of 1972.
I mean, not with that attitude.
Yeah.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun, and the math was not correct. But anyways, that's what the show is. That's what this is gonna be. And you're gonna get to see 10 people defend their pick for Song of 2009. And then after that, we're gonna get some live music from Kaylyn Marie.
Woo!
Let's get excited for that.
Return musician. She played our first ever show, and she played our 1-year anniversary show. She pretty much does all the big shows, because this is now our new journey is on this show. So we're going to welcome our performers up here. Performers, you can sit down, or you can just stand and yell. You can talk directly to the audience, or you can talk to Pat and I. Everything's fair game. You're just going to make your case. And to get us started, can we please have a big round of applause for Amanda Giobbi.
Wow, you would think I wanted to stand and yell, but I'm going to sit.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. Hi, I haven't even said hi to you yet.
Hi, how are you? You look, come on.
Thank you. Wow.
You're so much more beautiful than I am.
Oh, get out of here.
All right.
Okay. I really
Pat,
don't
get
need
out
a
of here.
microphone. Tom, keep me posted on if it's too close to my mouth.
Great.
That's...
Tom, keep us all honest about mic distance. Thank you, Tom.
Yeah.
Amanda,
Yes.
what do you want to say?
Okay.
If you want to lead with the song, go for it. But
Okay,
if you
great.
just want to talk first, do that too.
Well, hi, everybody. Great to see you. What a time to be alive. Everybody bundle up tomorrow. I dressed the part for the song that I chose because I chose Florence and the Machine, Cosmic Love. Now, I think what we have to remember, if I can 10-year challenge us, is that Lungs, which is what Cosmic Love is on, that's Florence's first album. So Florence has only been on the scene for like us lay people for 10 years. Doesn't she feel like she's been around forever?
Yeah.
Right?
She's she's like an indie darling. She's crushing it.
Yeah, she's
And
totally
that album was a huge debut album.
Get out of here.
Incredible.
Yes.
Yeah.
And every one was a bop for me. They're all incredible. Now, I don't know if you guys know Cosmic Love. I literally need you. I picked something that I'm still going to fight it to the death, but I picked something that is not as well known, but it is. I think it's the most special song of that year.
I did read someone's review of the album and that was the standout track, even though it is not necessarily the biggest single from that album.
Yeah.
That reviewer was like, this is the one from this album.
For everybody that's in the audience, my favorite band, this is so nerdy, but it's true, but my favorite band is Jimmy Eat World. And it's
Beautiful.
Right? I love them, but the other people in the world know the middle as their best song, and I'm like, oh, babies, no. So and now Florence has a ton of bops, so I don't want to speak ill of any of her other good songs. Yeah. But I'm telling you, download it tonight. This song is her best. And okay, I'll just keep rambling.
Go for it.
I really think that this began, I'm going to be wrong about this, but I'm going to, again, fight to the death. I think that this began the idea that you could have a song that you could relax to and exercise to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? Where it's this would be a song that I would, in theory, listen to sitting by a fireplace.
Yeah.
With a glass of whiskey, which I don't drink. I don't drink any alcohol.
It's a very inspiring song.
Yeah, right. And feet up. I can imagine there's a moment of the song where they use a real heartbeat Oh, it's so beautiful. I just teared up. And it's all about, for her, she's writing it about this cosmic love that she has and this cosmic connection that reaches beyond anything that's explainable, which is also very deep. But it's also like one where this is the lamest thing ever, but it's like, I ride to it at SoulCycle because I'm also a SoulCycle head, but I like imagine anybody being like on a row machine or on an anything. Its tempo is both fast and slow. So it's like its half tempo is like relaxing and its full tempo is something that you could exercise to. And I think I'm wrong, but I'm going to think that I'm right. I think that this is like the beginning of when people did that. Like there aren't as many songs, like in my recollection, that like are both that you'd like fall asleep to and that you would exercise to.
Yeah. This was sort of on the...
I mean, I totally get it though, because it is such like a cinematic, like you can see it in a movie trailer.
Yes.
But then it's probably going to be in one of those Peloton commercials where you're like in your fancy house.
Yes.
Exercising, looking cool.
Yes.
And I wouldn't put it in this category, but this was also around the time of like the rise of stomp pop.
Yes.
Where like, Mumford and Sons and all those people. But it's like, parts of the song are, what a nice acoustic little ballad. And then other parts are just, somehow they're like an acoustic EDM song.
Yes, they really are. And her use of drums in it is bonkers bananas.
Have you ever gotten a chance to see Florence and the Machine?
I haven't. And I used to, guys, I'm 36 now and I'm getting up there in age. In the way that my doctor told me I was the healthiest person he's ever seen today. But I like go to less concerts because I'm a person of extremes. And it's like people at a Florence and the Machine concert don't like rage the way I would want to and don't sit the way I would also want to. So it's like, I truly do want one or the other.
Yeah.
What kind of sitting would you want?
Again, if I'm going to go to a Florence show, I want it to either be like a full warehouse where I can dance, or I've never done this, but you know those places that have the beds on the beach? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I want to be on a bed on a beach with Florence playing.
I don't think a lot of those places do concerts, but dare to dream.
I haven't known them too, but yeah, that would be at least my dream. But no, I haven't seen her live, but that's just a testament to me not seeing a live.
Well, you'll be happy to know that like there are multiple drums on stage that are getting banged all over the place.
Yes, she has so many good drums.
It's very fun. Ladies and gentlemen, Amanda Giobbi.
Thank you so much.
Cosmic Love for your consideration.
This song.
Like, listen to that.
That's it.
This is it. This song.
Oh, this right?
It's so fucking good.
The song fucking bangs. Let's welcome our next guest to the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, the incredible Tom Sanchez. Tom, I will let you prepare.
Thank you. I wasn't sure what to do, so I just prepared like I don't know what to call it. I just prepared something.
Beautiful.
So feel free to like chime in.
Sure.
Okay.
I won't be mad. Not you.
Let him know if he's too close to the mic.
Am I too close to the mic? Okay. So as you'll know, a few days ago, it was announced that Lady Gaga has been nominated for an Oscar.
Woo! Amen.
For her role in A Star Is Born. I believe that Lady Gaga's star was born 10 years ago. Yeah. When she released the best song of 2009, Bad Romance.
There it is.
Okay. Some background information. Bad Romance was the lead single from her album, The Fame Monster.
Huge.
It was certified 11 times platinum. Wow. It won 2 Grammys and 7 MTV VMAs, including Video of the Year. Which brings me to my first point. I wrote an essay, everyone, and I'm reading it to you right now. Okay, my first point, which is that the song is amazing, but that video is iconic. Okay, who remembers her first look from that video? Anyone? I'm gonna help you out.
We got you, yeah. Donning a beautiful blonde wig.
Blonde hair. Oh, yes. Razor blade sunglasses.
Razor blade sunglasses.
Power pose.
Oh, that is such a good pose.
Wow.
That is how that music video began, okay? Now, for those of you who don't remember, that music video had a plot line.
I don't remember.
Here's the summary of this is a true thing. This is the actual plot line of that music video. Lady Gaga gets kidnapped by models. The models sell her to the Russian mafia. The mafia then auctions her off. The man who buys her into sexual slavery is played by a Slovenian model named Joravsky. He does not have an Instagram. But if I know Slovenian models, he will one day make an amazing first lady. At the end of the music video, she gains her freedom by killing him with her pyrotechnic bra.
Hell
Again,
yes.
Absolutely true. Watch the music video and you'll be like, oh my God, I don't remember any of this happening. Okay. So not only does this have an empowering storyline, but it has these amazing looks to it, okay? It also foreshadows her amazing egg red carpet moment. Remember when she walked the red carpet in an egg? Watch the music video. She crawls out of a coffin that's egg-shaped. She did this before then, okay? It's iconic moment after iconic moment. But I really want to talk about the plot line because this... Are you kidding me? What other music videos at that time had plot lines? And it's not just a boy loves girl, girl is a cheerleader like the Taylor Swift one. This is about sex trafficking and killing in self-defense. Bad Romance does not shy away from the hard topics that don't have easy answers. The music video also garnered comparisons favorably to Michael Jackson's Thriller, notably because the choreography is very similar. I think that it was done in homage, unlike other pop musicians who steal their choreography from Bob Fosse.
Are we naming names?
Beyonce stole her choreo.
Okay, shots fired, shots fired.
Yeah. Okay. The song Single Ladies. The choreo Mexican Breakfast by Gwen Verdon.
Ooh, it's heating up.
Yeah, okay. But it's not just a music video, okay, because the song had some huge cultural impacts. It was the first YouTube video to have over 200 million views. At the time, it was the most viewed video on the platform ever. As comparison, remember Charlie Bit My Finger?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Only 90 million.
Wow.
Yeah. She ended up losing out to Justin Bieber later that year with his song Baby.
Criminal.
Just a
Criminal.
fun fact. Okay. Also, she won Video of the Year. That award was presented by Oscar winner Cher.
Wow.
Anyone remember what dress she wore when she accepted the award? I'm talking about Lady Gaga, not Cher.
Me?
The meat dress.
Meat dress.
Hell yeah. She wore a dress made of beef, bitches. Yeah. A skirt steak.
Okay.
I had to. Okay. Okay, now what kind of person goes up to Cher wearing a hat made of pot roast? The person with the best song of 2009. Okay, so I've gotten this far without talking about the song. So let's just do that, right?
Like a minute.
Okay, we're gonna do it. Okay. Lady Gaga wrote the song with the help of only one other person, unlike other pop singers who need a team of producers and writers. Not naming names, but her name rhymes with fiance.
Oh, man.
Also, that amazing hook. Oh, you hear that? You know you're about to dance. Okay? I want to talk about the lyrics because, after all, haven't we all been victims of bad romances?
Yes.
I mean, I've let myself be ghosted by the same person on not one, but two different dating apps.
Wow.
It also has something that is missing in a lot of modern music, a spoken bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? It's like a little bit of slam poetry in the middle of a song. Let me tell you something. I'm here for it. Okay? Also, can I just say the way Lady Gaga belts I Don't Want to Be Friends?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dare I say it's Oscar worthy?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Might be.
Yeah. Okay. So in closing, if you're on the fence about which song is the best song of 2009, I mean, who else is nominated for an Oscar tonight?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wow.
Somebody in the audience.
Tom Sanchez, everyone. Tom Sanchez. Here's the song.
I really appreciate the safety razors.
Yeah. And doesn't he look incredible in that look? Let's welcome our next guest to the stage. Please give a big round of applause for Taylor Garron. Hello. Welcome. It is going so well.
How are y'all doing?
Great.
not expecting rain.
No, yeah.
Okay, so I have a little context, and then we can have a little chat.
Let's do it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so context. My parents are Motown DJs, which is a fun, cool thing about me. They're way cooler than me.
Someone just said that's so cool.
It's very
It is very
It's
cool.
very cool.
And my mom also smokes a lot of weed. She's like way cooler than me. I was heavily involved in the hardcore and pop punk scene when I was in high school in my hometown of New Bedford, Massachusetts. Beautiful, historic.
Yeah.
Anyone ever heard of it? Cool. Oh, rad. From the age of, I'm trying to guess like the best age. I guess I'd say 17 on until like 24. I smoked blunts every single day. It was bad. But when I was mostly driving around with my friends and listening to kind of exclusively Lil Wayne.
Okay.
I also had a 3-year emo phase during all of that.
We all did.
So that, yeah, of course. So that's all to say that I contain multitudes.
Should ever you doubt her?
And B, I love a lot of different kinds of music, like a ton. One of the best Black privileges, and there are only 3.
Okay. You don't have to let us in on all of them.
You ready?
But, yeah,
No
okay.
sunburns.
Okay.
I get helped immediately in department stores. They want to help me find what I'm looking for very quickly. And I can say that I like really basic bands, and people think that's like very cool and interesting. Yeah.
That's true.
So this was all to say that my favorite band of all time is Animal Collective, which is
Nice.
Yes.
it's not a cool. I mean, I'm 20. I'm way too old to have Animal Collective as a favorite band, but I am Black, so like I'm alt. So that's why I chose the song "My Girls" by Animal Collective.
Great
Cool.
choice.
Okay,
Great
it's
choice.
actually not even my favorite song off that album or by them in general. But Merriweather Post Pavilion, which is the album that it's off of, came out in 2009 and kind of changed their fan base in a huge way because they went very pop and it was more accessible than them just kind of like doing a bunch of drugs and like whooping,
Yeah.
which is what they did for their first 6 albums.
Yeah. That's definitely when I first heard of them.
I love them.
Yeah.
I had no idea there were 6 albums before that one.
Yeah, they started making music in 1999. I think
Okay.
they released their
Yeah.
first EP in 1997.
I thought I figured it was like their second or third album.
It was up there.
And I felt like I had the type of friends that listened to that band too. I was like, oh yeah, Animal Collective, a band my friends listen to.
I tried to get my friends to listen to them, but I'm from like a very poor and also brown town, and they were like, "What the hell are you listening to?" So I knew that this was one of my those private bands that none of your friends know about. That was one of them.
Yeah.
Private band,
Yeah.
of course.
Secret private
I
band.
like that this is the more accessible song, and I feel like it takes about 3 minutes for it to really hit like
Absolutely.
what you can consider as like the drop, like where it
Totally.
gets really intense.
Well, yeah, it's a cool song. I think like we were listening to it the other day and we were just like, oh yeah, everything in this song is cool, but it doesn't let you know when it starts. But so like, it's like constantly like, yes, it's about
It's gonna
yes,
get- it's
and
gonna
then
get
the song,
crazy.
and then the song is, and you're like, maybe it was a good song.
That's kind of Animal Collective for you.
Yeah.
That kind of is them. I think I feel very connected to them. I'm not a person that gets starstruck, but I told myself when I moved to New York that if I ever ran into them, that would be the one like celebrity that I would let myself get starstruck for. And I was working at a cafe in Williamsburg, and A.V. Tear walked in one time, and no one knew who the fuck he was except for me, and I was just silently freaking out behind the counter.
Yeah.
And I asked him for a picture, and he asked me for more avocado. And
Whoa, what the fuck?
we exchanged. He took a picture, and I gave him more avocado. It was
That's a good
supposed
trade.
to be $3,
That's
and I
fine.
gave it to him for free because he made one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
And one of the best songs 2009. Just saying.
Maybe the best. Maybe the best.
Personally, to me, the best.
Yes.
So yeah, they've gotten me through like bad breakups. They've gotten me through friends' deaths. They've gotten me through really bad acid trips in college. And so I don't know. This song is just like very important to me. It's also a lot of their songs I think don't make a lot of sense. A lot of like word salad, if you will. This song was very specifically a song, a love song from Noah Portner, aka Panda Bear. It was a love song about his wife and daughter, which is like very sweet. Do y'all know the lyrics of the song? Does anyone know what I'm talking about?
I do.
Cool. Okay.
Do you want to give us an
I can
example?
give a quick rundown.
Yeah.
So there are 3 kind of like sections. There's only like a couple of words, but it's like a poem. So it goes, how does it start? Oh, there isn't much that I feel I need, a solid soul in the blood I bleed. With a little girl and by my spouse, I only want a proper house. I don't care for the fancy things or to take part in the friendship race but to provide for mine who ask, I will with heart on my father's grave. I don't mean to seem like I care about material things like our social status. I just want 4 walls and Adobe slabs for my girls. It's just like him writing a love song to how much he like wants to support and love his daughter and his wife, which is like very beautiful. I don't know.
That is beautiful. And it's so cool that that's like probably maybe the best known song off that album, right?
Totally.
Yeah.
Especially at the same time I was listening to Lil Wayne call himself a hip hop socialist. So like, I think that dichotomy between like what I was listening to at home and what I was listening to with my friends was like important.
That's absolutely beautiful.
It's so pretty. I like it a lot.
Yeah. Everyone, Taylor Garron.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Give it up. Woo, yes.
I do really like this song. It feels like it could be a 20-minute song.
Yeah,
It's
it could
6
go on
minutes.
for very long and we wouldn't mind at all.
No.
Let's please put our hands together and welcome to the stage Rachel Joravsky.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you so much for having me.
You're totally welcome.
I had no idea what the order was, so I was just like, yeah, one day I'm going to hear my name, you know?
You're here now.
You guys knew? You guys knew the order? No. You said spicy.
I gave like a little bit of heads up to a couple people, but that's about it.
I didn't need one.
We should start giving out a playbill.
I prefer known. I prefer known. So I wrote, who knows what I wrote? It was like, I was like raining on me from the train, and I was filled with passion for my song, which is Best I Ever Had by Drake.
Okay, Drake.
Yeah. So I feel like I get nervous because I just don't know when Drake's gonna get canceled, you know?
I think he's real close.
He's so close. And like he recently was fucking with Chris Brown, like not like fucking, but like fucking with him, like
collab,
validating him, which is like super fucked up. So, you know, I might what is that saying where you vomit your words, swallow your words?
Yes. Yeah.
I might swallow my words tomorrow, but not tomorrow yet. You know what I mean?
But let's, in the context of 2009, you in 2009.
Me in 2009.
Drake was not canceled.
Drake was not canceled. I was like, oh my God, what is this fucking Jewish visibility in the hip hop scene? I was dead. Like it was... I grew up in Chicago, and like I would definitely say, I mean, a lot of Lil Wayne, a lot of Kanye, and like a lot of Drake, and all my friends, we were obsessed with Best I Ever Had.
Yeah,
and we would have parties in my friend Jasmine's house in the basement, and until finally, eventually, the parties just got shut down by the cops, and they threatened to get rid of her, take her license away. So we were cool as hell. But I remember we would like in Chicago, you juke. Are you guys familiar with juking?
Yeah. Nope. Can you explain?
Wow, really?
We got a couple.
I have no idea.
Okay. Someone's from Chicago. Where are you from? Oh, amazing. Okay, yeah. So juking is, I guess, like what everyone else calls grinding. But it's just like, I don't know. It's the Chicago version. It's like juke. Yeah, boy, juke. You're kind of just like rubbing your ass on a guy's dick.
Yeah.
But as a young queer woman, I fucking loved it. I was like, okay, dick massage, you know what I mean? Like I fucking loved it. And this song would come on, Best I Ever Had would come on, and it'd be like, you get your girls to hold you up, and they would like, basically like your friend is holding you up. And this is nothing of what I wrote down, but it feels very important in this moment. So basically like you're with your friend, you're holding each other up by the hands, and then there's 2 young men behind you, and you're like juking on them. And then you might lift up your leg and like wrap it around the man's waist. So, you know, everyone's just kind of horny as fuck. And that would happen. That would kick off whenever Best I Ever Had came on.
Yeah, that's like a horny sporting event.
It is. It is. But okay, I do have some talking points.
Yeah.
And I just feel like I need to quote a few really good lyrics from it that I like. Okay.
Of course.
Know you got a roommate. Call me when there's no one there. Put the key under the mat, and you know I'll be over there. Yup. I'll be over there. Shawty, I'll be over there. I'll be hitting all the spots that you ain't even know was there. You know, I like it. I like it. And it's just like, and also I feel like Drake really kicked off like the unapologetically cake hip hop vibe. You know what I mean? Like, let me cater to this woman. Let me and maybe he's cheap about it and he's just doing it to make money, which is like, whatever. I bought the CDs, but it's just like, he's honestly trying to, I feel like it's all about, a lot of his music is about like empowering, probably not actually empowering, but like empowering on a surface level, the female, orgasm. And honestly, like, I liked it. I fully bought into it in the year 2009.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were those lyrics all in a row? Was that like one passage?
Yeah, that's one block. And
Did
then
he rhyme there 4 times in a row in that
Shit, I
one
didn't even
stanza?
notice. I was like,
He ended like every other line with there.
that's-
Here's
what
another one.
talent
Here's
is.
another
That's
one.
good. I mean,
no,
that's
this is
killer.
iconic line from it.
Okay.
Because I know you guys probably can only play like a sliver
Yeah,
of the song.
exactly.
Okay. Sweatpants, hair tied. Yes, guys, sing along. Chilling with no makeup on. That's when you're the prettiest. I hope that you don't take it wrong. You don't even trip when friends say, you ain't bringing Drake along. You know that I'm working. I'll be there soon as I can make it home. Okay, what was you rhyming home with? Now that I got it, I'm uncertain what
He was
home.
just doing it. It doesn't all have to rhyme. It doesn't
Yeah.
all
It's like a
have to
little
rhyme.
What was
extra.
home attached to? Yeah, we'll never know.
That was
but,
good. Yeah, he beat One Direction to the punch with like that whole, hey, it's cool. You look good the way whatever you want to look good at.
You know, I would never made myself familiar with One Direction.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you.
That was
For
the
the
one
line.
song.
I never.
Okay, Rachel.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
Are we mad?
No.
Are we mad at me?
Yeah, you had the audience.
Okay, good. No, so that's, I think that also, that line, especially if he's talking about like emotional independence, he's not needing codependency. He's like wanting an independent person who's like doing her own thing. And that really teaches you how to be in a relationship, I would say.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's, and how much time do I have left? I could go on for,
You're good.
oh, I'm out. Okay, I'll leave now.
You have fully educated those that did not know about DJ.
Oh, perfect.
Rachel Joravsky, everybody.
Thank you. That was a roller coaster.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. We ready for our next guest? Everyone please welcome to the stage Fumi Abe.
Here he comes.
All the way from the back.
Hey.
Thank you guys so much. Hey man,
course.
let's give it up for these hosts. They're being nice. They're being nice.
Okay.
Fair try.
No one did that till me. So, hello.
Hello.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course.
So I didn't. I didn't know that. Like, I thought we were picking like funny songs. I don't. I didn't know like somebody opened with like Florence the Machine. Like I don't know.
We might be. We don't know the rest of the song so far. So
That's true.
You might be right.
Yeah.
Well,
might be right.
I picked Pitbull because I thought we're doing. I thought we're doing a thing, guys. I picked Pitbull, hotel room service. You guys
Hotel
remember
room
that?
service.
You guys remember that song? Yes.
Right.
That's very good.
Perfect.
Very good, sir.
I fucking nailed it.
That guy's like, yes, I know now. Yes, everybody shits on Pitbull, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But I like him because I think, well, he's important for a lot of different reasons. I like that he's not that hot. You know what I mean?
He's really not that hot.
Honestly, have you ever seen him without his sunglasses? He just looks like my friend's dad. He just looks like some dude, But he made it. When he made it, I was like, I can make it. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, I'm gonna do comedy. This is nice.
Yeah.
Also, here's a true story. My friend from college, Valerie, she grew up in Miami. That's where he's from. Apparently, before he got famous, he was working the quinceañera circuit. He would perform. Yes, kind of like, well, you guys know what quinceañeras are. I don't need to explain that. It's like the, Latina version of the bar mitzvah, right? So he would do the quinceañera circuit, and that's how he'd make his money. And like, Asian people, we love humble beginnings, I relate to that, dude. I relate to that, he's doing birthday parties and stuff like that. So I like him a lot for that. Yeah, what did I write down? Let's see.
Pat, was it a few years ago? Did we watch for New Year's? I think we were together where we watched Pitbull's Miami New Year's Eve.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we did.
Instead of like the Ryan Seacrest Times Square one.
Yes.
So again, like he was playing second fiddle to the big show on TV.
Yeah.
But we watched Pitbull's, but it wasn't because Rockin' is the Times Square one, right? It was like,
Yeah.
I think it was just called Pitbull's Miami New Year's Eve or something like that.
It was the second biggest show of the thing.
Yeah.
And it
I
was
love that.
funny because like it was definitely set outside, like a big stage, almost like for a music festival with a big, almost like on a football field or something like that.
Yeah.
But I want to say it was like half full. Like
I
it
love
was-
that.
Yeah.
That's so Pitbull. That's so Pit, bro. You know what I mean? Like that's amazing.
It was
That's
like a good
amazing.
way to ring in the year because we made the choice to watch the Pitbull one.
Yes, but that's what his music's all about. You know, like he's always like just kind of halfway there. Like he's not. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't curse. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
In this song, he doesn't curse.
I assumed.
In this song,
Okay.
he's PG-13, but he's like trying to keep up with the Drakes. You know, he's
Yeah.
talking about getting some action,
Yes.
but like he doesn't really. He says some like nonsensical shit like 2 + 2. I'm gonna undress you. You know.
Oh yeah.
That's. You know what I mean? Like, dude, that's like.
I love the
and
math
when I
portion
heard that,
of this song.
I was like, that is some Puerto Rican math. Okay, that's not real math. Okay,
The math is wrong.
that's great.
Because he moves on to 3 + 3 and then 4 + 4.
on the floor.
Yeah.
I know.
And that's as high as it goes. It's perfect.
That almost
But
makes
he's
sense.
so like, I just love it. He owns that identity of like, dude, I'm not that good, but it's like, I'm gonna rhyme floor with 4, like a third grader, but I don't care. You know, it's great. So that's good. He doesn't really curse. He's family friendly, so that's nice. You know what I also like about this song? 2009, right? Like, this song, Hotel Room Service, is very. I feel like it perfectly encapsulates like what I like to call Obama era rap. You know what I mean? Like Obama era, like because the rap around Obama era is like shit was nice. So like they weren't that serious. Like he would open every song with like he calls himself Mr. Worldwide, but then he also calls himself Mr. 305, which is the area code of Miami, and people are like, that makes sense, yeah. You know, it's like doesn't make any sense. I love that, you know. And he in this song, one of my favorite lines in this is he's talking about like blowing the load on some dude's or some chick's face, but he says instead of saying blowing the load like Drake would, he says, "There goes my egg whites." I love that.
man.
I love that. Egg white, they're not even white until you cook it, so it's like confusing. It's confusing for everybody. So
I just thought he was talking about his room service.
Oh man.
so that's nice.
Yeah, when you sent me the song, I was like, I don't know this song, and then as soon as I heard it, I was
Yeah.
like, oh yes, 2009 in a bar trying
Yes.
to party.
Dude, but that's the point. This is point number 3. Why Pitbull is so important. Because the real important reason, which is like not that funny, is he's responsible for like why reggaeton music is like very popular right now. He like
Yeah.
kind of brought it onto
Yeah.
the mainstream. But like the great thing about Pitbull is like, dude, like white people can dance to that song.
yeah.
That's so important for you guys. You know what I mean?
We need that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I support white culture. Am I allowed to say that? I don't know, but like, I'm friends with you guys. You know what I mean? And it's like now that R. Kelly's gone, like you only have like 3 songs you can dance to at the wedding.
Yeah,
so it's like this. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like you go to like a white wedding. It's like cha-cha slide, and people are like, we're fucked. We got nothing else. We need to. But like Pitbull, right? Everyone can dance to it. You know, that's good for racial equality.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure this is not how you're dancing.
There's like that little thing that's in the song. It almost sounds like some hokey ass European like
It does.
folk music to where like your grandfather would be like, oh hello.
Yeah, he's apparently he's Cuban, but like he doesn't look it. I don't know if you've seen it. He actually looks Eastern European.
Oh really?
Yeah, maybe it's a hoax.
yeah.
Maybe the whole thing is just like, just.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Here we
did they?
go.
I don't know that. I'm an idiot. Yeah, well, you know why I thought it was Eastern European because he looks like Eastern European, but also he never made it to number 1 in the U.S. with that song. He was number 8.
Okay.
And then he's like number 66 in all the other countries, but in the Czech Republic, he's number 1.
Whoa.
Yeah, so I'm like, coincidence? I think
Interesting.
not. I think,
Well, Fumi, thank you so
yeah,
much.
thank you so much.
you.
Here it is. Yes.
It's so good.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Michelle Thomas.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Welcome. It's going great so far. Yeah.
how's everyone out there? Got fucking really quiet all of a sudden when I why? There were so many claps for everyone else. What's happening?
There we go.
There it is.
I like it.
It's just on a delay.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Guys, have you ever wanted to ask someone what the fuck is going on in your relationship?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever just wanted to have them put a ring on it? Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Deep
but,
thoughts.
Like I get where you're going, but nah.
I mean, if you're a guy, maybe you don't have the woman put a ring on it, but maybe you do. Like times are changing, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
we wear jewelry whenever we want to now.
Yeah.
Right? But I'm saying like, how many times have you, as just a single person, been like, hey, what the fuck is going on in this relationship? Are we going to make the commitment?
Yeah. Let's commit.
Yes.
That's the question.
Yes. Beyonce Knowles Carter had that question for her partner, Sean Carter, Jay-Z.
Yes.
Okay? And he did put a ring on it in 2008. So we got the fun song in 2009, Single Ladies, Put a Ring on It.
Yes.
We did.
An iconic song.
Fact, it won Song of the Year 2009 at the Grammys. Fact. It's just a fact.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Literally
Okay.
a fact. You can go to any website right now and look that up.
Any website.
Starbucks.com will give you that fact.
That is accurate. Snickers.com, I'm sure.
Yelp.
I'm sure, yeah.
Yeah. It also, I mean, this was a big music video too.
Yes.
As previously mentioned.
Matter of fact. No, you know what? I do want to speak to that because
Here we go.
Here it comes.
because I feel like here's the deal, guys. Music is cyclical. There's literally no more chords for us to learn. We all have heard like the same. We heard a song, we're like, oh, that sounds like blah 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 song, and it turned out it was other blah 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 song, right? We know this. As well as dance moves are cyclical. Okay. JT, Justin Timberlake, got his moves from who? Michael Jackson. Guys, let's just say it out loud, okay?
Yeah.
Michael Jackson got his moves from who? James Brown.
James
Thank
Brown.
you so
Here we
much. You
go.
are right in my wheelhouse. Let's just say it out loud. So yes, dancers recycle moves. Whoopsie daisies. That's a new thing that we just learned, I guess, tonight.
News alert. News to everyone who came to the show.
Hot takes. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure why it's like a thing where we have to tear down one woman in order to like raise up another woman.
There we go.
Like, why is that a thing? Why can't we just both equally be like, wow, that was a really great song and that was a great video. That was a great song. In fact, that song won 2000.
Any website will tell you
Any
this.
website will tell you this.
Every
In
website.
fact, according to the Wikipedia authors, the music video for Single Ladies has been parodied and imitated around the world, spawning the first major dance craze of the internet age, according to the Toronto Star, a very reputable source.
That is a very reputable site. Ask Drake.
Okay. All right. Also, like, they did a parody of it on SNL, guys. I don't know if you
did.
remember We're the Dancers, you know, that
Yeah.
fun sketch with JT, a.k.a. Mr. Stealing Dance Moves
Stealing dance
himself,
moves from
right?
Michael, yeah.
With Paul Rudd was in it
The
as
one and
well.
only?
The one and only, guys. Come on. Like, SNL doesn't parody pop singer music videos for no reason.
It's true. I've definitely seen people like be this video for Halloween.
Yes. If
That's me.
If this is like as close
You're close.
as I'm gonna
Yeah.
get to that, like I'm not ever gonna show this upper part of my thigh. Just ain't gonna happen. But I just want to say, like, I mean, if you think back to 2009, if you walked into, like my man said about Pitbull, if you're in a bar or literally any party, bar mitzvah,
A Starbucks.
quinceañera, a Starbucks, a bodega, a bus down the street, you heard this song. Maybe you got a little tired of it, just like possibly Bad Romance, because it was legit on at every turn. Let's be clear, it was.
That's true.
But if you put it on today, that shit still gets the party started. And it is still a legit anthem for women and possibly men everywhere to be like, yo, if you wanted me, you got to make a commitment to me and put some shiny thing
Amen.
on my hand or on my chain or wherever, on my necklace.
You can put it wherever you want. Yeah, wherever you want.
Put the thing wherever you want. But you have to let me know that you're in it to win it with me.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think I had another point.
And
But-
if you don't, you're good to go. Everybody get up for Michelle Thomas.
I think every one of those points was made
They all got
very
made.
well.
This is the dance from the video. That was Michelle Thomas, everybody. Let's give it up for our next guest, Bridgette Rizkalla. Here we go.
Hello.
Ooh, yes, notebook.
I got a notebook because in 2009 I was still in college, so that's what we're doing.
Hell yeah.
Thank you so much for having me. Let's see
Yes,
what I do.
I can
what
assist if
do.
you need any assistance with the mic. Great, perfect.
like when I was in college.
You studied very well.
You asked us to do this, and then I got really excited. I wrote some things down and then completely left it till now.
That's perfect.
So, and I crushed it, baby. Now I'm a comedian. You can major in that. Yeah, you know.
Some
You
places,
can.
yeah.
I mean, now, but not in 2009. 2009, everybody's supposed to be a doctor.
Everybody. Yeah.
Everybody, nothing
Everybody.
else. So the song I picked is "So Up" by Pink.
Okay.
Here we go.
Yes, because sleeper
A lot of
hit.
applause.
Yes. And yeah, everybody likes Beyonce. And girl, you can show the upper part of your thigh. Okay, you're killing it. I just had to say that. Just
to clear
because
the-
we're
clear
not
the air.
Beyonce doesn't mean we can't show upper thigh.
There we go.
And you know who taught me that? Pink. Because for real, she taught me that because growing up, everybody would make fun of her body for being disgusting and like a man's because she's super muscular and she
Okay.
has those cuts right here.
Yeah.
You know, and like
The V.
yeah, that V, the deep V that point's supposed to like, I mean, everybody used to call her a hermaphrodite.
Really?
Because they were like,
What?
that means she has a penis down there. Of course that's what it means.
Yeah.
Like I grew up I've always been super muscular, so like I related to that. And this is not a sob story because it's empowerment. Thank you. Thank you so much. People pay for my calves, mostly men, but that's fine. So that song "Soa" is about her and her husband Carrie. Whatever. Carrie, Mr. Pink. Mr. Pink. Not the hot dogs. They broke up for a little while because time was a big issue for them because when you're a race car driver and a pop star, like you can't make it work.
Typical problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An age-old story.
Age-old story. NASCAR man meets a pop star, and they just can't find the time to be in the same city. Probably because I'm not going to talk shit about
That
NASCAR.
guy's he's driving so far
circle.
and so much. Yeah.
in a circle.
She's not around.
Okay. Fun fact: she proposed to him.
There we go.
Yes, he
On
did.
the track while he was like driving in the circle. She had the circle is the race.
Okay. Yeah.
I am from Brooklyn. My family is foreign. My deepest pop star information is Backstreet Boys. Okay, so thank you so much.
Yeah, we're doing okay.
We're doing great. We're doing fine. You're lucky I can relate. Okay. All right. So he's driving in the circle that he's getting paid a lot of money to do, and she has like how they like say, "Go you go, boy. On those like dry
Exactly what the sign
That's
says.
exactly what it said. It said, you go, boy. And then it said, if you want to, like, will you marry me? She proposed to him, so people can do it, Michelle. Upper thigh and rings, we got them too. Sorry, this is not a good conversation. And I have no issue with what you said. So I just want to say that.
Wait, so did she propose while he was like
Yes,
racing?
and he pulled over, said yes, and then finished the race.
Like lost the race.
Yeah, but homie probably did not win.
Yeah. He must have been losing by a lot already.
Excuse me, he married Pink, so he's the ultimate winner. Thank you.
There we go. There we go.
So this song is about when times weren't so great because they got married and it was like hard for them. And so this song is about like, so what? I'm a rock star. Oh, wow. I'm also a great singer. You should know. And then so it's about them breaking up, but she's like heartbroken, but like in the most badass way. Like, I understand heartbreak. I understand sadness, but I also understand wanting to get fucked up and like party through it. So it's one of those songs that you're like, yeah, I'm upset, but like I could also be slutty right now. You know?
Yeah.
And then not only that, but this bitch, she asked him to be in the video. He's in the video where she talks about him cheating on her. Like, what is, that's like the ultimate badass move. Like, I think that is insane. Yeah. And then like also they're back together, famously very happy, have 2 kids and, you know, wonderful woman. And that year, that song was also nominated for a Grammy for Best Female Vocals, Pop Star, who cares? You can look it up, Starbucks.
Starbucks.com,
check it out. But she lost to Adele, Chasing Pavements. Wow. You know, because apparently we only like women in one form, like sad and crying, because famously the world does not respect strong women. Wow. Mm-hmm. This is what I'm saying. Famously.
That's true.
And Pink has been famous for so long. Like she started out like as an R&B, like they didn't know how to sell her. So they they dyed her hair pink and called her Pink. Mm-hmm. And like, and so like she was like an R&B, and now she's like poppy and whatever she wants to be, which is so cool. And she's still like, I don't know, all of her songs come on and people sing and jump and dance, but she's still not Beyonce. And you know what? That's probably the life that like makes you a well-adjusted, normal, good person. Wow. Not that Beyonce's bad, but you know, she has but you can't have it all. So
Why not? You just said that you could have like the upper thigh and the ring.
yeah, but you also are not going to be able to relate to me. Like, I can't have lunch with Beyonce. I would love
lunch
to.
Is important.
I would love to have lunch with Beyonce, but like, like I would not be able to. I'm like, what can we relate on? You know, like her cheapest thing probably costs more than my entire outfit.
Yeah. It's like, is that sandwich good?
Yeah. She probably hasn't eaten a carb since 2009. Topical. Yeah. She says what she says because she gotta be relatable, but she's still Beyonce. What else I say?
Anything else?
No.
Hell yeah. Bridgette Rizkalla, everybody. Woo!
Thank you.
You got it. There it is.
I really like this part of this song.
It rules. Let us. Hell yeah. Let us welcome to the stage Mr. John Ross. Go. Here he is.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
I'll get right into this. I also picked a Drake song.
Okay. Oh, Drake.
But I picked a Drake song that I really picked this because it resonated with me as soon as I saw it on the list. I looked at the Billboard Top 100 list of 2009. I was like, well, it's got to be one of these songs, probably. Let's find out. And it was number 60-something, I think, which was a good sign. Yeah. And
so
I picked this song because I love the first thing we hear that's not the chorus is last name ever, first name greatest. Which, if you don't know by now, the song is Forever, which is like one of Drake's earlier songs. I think it came out right. It was the second single after Best I Ever Had, if I'm not mistaken, or it was the second big single I remember after Best I Ever Had. But what I really liked about this song is it was 4 titans coming together
or really 3 Titans coming together, and then someone coming on and destroying them on their own track. Because the first time I ever heard this song, there's 4 artists total. There's Drake, Kanye, Lil Wayne, and then the last artist who's like why I really love the song, which I'll get to at the end. But the first 3 artists are in their lane. So really everyone's in their lane. Drake is very corny, which is really fun to hear about rap. We had just exited I don't know if you guys are familiar with the age of Soulja Boy.
Yep.
But it was like when rap was like, oh, we get to be dumb and we're allowed to be dumb and no, we have to answer no questions to anyone. We just get to be dumb. Did anyone ever learn the Crank That Soulja Boy?
Yeah.
Oh, that was more people than I thought. Did anyone learn any of the other Crank That's?
No.
Wow, I learned most of them. There was a Crank That Lion King. Wild story. It was a wild time in life. Rap was allowed to be dumb. So this was like a song. This hits 2 things something that was also mentioned earlier. This was like into the Bush era. Yeah, into the Bush era, beginning of the Obama era song, of rap. So it was like these 3 rappers proving themselves as rappers, rapping about the fame, the cars, the girls, the money, yada yada yada. And then so Drake's the corny one. Kanye's the clever one, I guess. Sure. Lil Wayne was he's oh, I'm the hot one. I get to be not the hot one, not he's hot, but oh, I'm the best rapper alive right now.
Yeah.
And it's weird to be the last person on this track, or the second to last person, be I'm the best rapper alive. And then Eminem comes in and destroys the whole track at the very end. It was so powerful. I remember the first time I heard the song, I think I heard it on a mixtape, and the mixtape cut off Eminem's part. And I heard on the radio, I hadn't heard Eminem's part at that time, and I was listening to it on the radio, and I was like, oh, this is that new Drake mixtape song I heard. This is cool. And then the song fakes it's gonna end. At the end, there's a linger, oh, the music's about to cut out. That's the end of the song. And then you just hear Eminem go, there they go. And I was like, oh my God, that was Eminem. What just happened? Because he's a rapper that I've really, it's a complex relationship. He's very problematic content-wise. I've never known him to, I can't say I've never known him. He hasn't been as problematic real life-wise. He's been okay-ish from what I understand. The stuff, I don't Google too far. So I scratched the surface and I'm nothing violent, nothing too terrible. Okay, let's wrap this up and go. It's probably worse if I dig too much deeper. I know he's a good dad. I know he's a good dad. I know he adopted his niece, cousin, someone. He took in Haley has a sister, or a sister that is a different. What's her name? Alana. Thank you.
Boom.
They're so rich. But no, it was just really interesting. I feel like Eminem had fallen off the map, and I was where? I remember when I heard this song, I remember thinking, wow, I've been where's Eminem? And then he showed up, and I feel this was the resurgence of Eminem.
The song, he basically is y'all didn't know where I was.
Yeah, it's pretty much oh, you forgot where I was. Yeah. I was hi. He's hi, I'm here. And it was a really fun departure from his other commercial stuff that had been popular for so long. But yeah, that's why I picked Forever.
Cool. Statement made. Everybody, John Ross.
Boom. Also has a really good basketball themed music video.
We got 2 more for you. Let's welcome to the stage.
Doing it.
Patrick Sweeney. Here he is.
Hello.
Hey guys.
Hey man.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thank you. We've never met before.
We've never met before.
But
fun fact.
You went to college with my
brother's college. Yeah, I went to college.
Oh, that's fun.
With his brother. Incredible.
And we share the same name.
We do.
Yeah.
That's why I invited you on the show.
Thank you. So according to Google, one of the best websites of 2009.
Yeah.
This song
it's up there.
Achieved 50. This song came out in September 2009 hit 59 on Billboard in October of 2009, only to fall 41 spots to spot 100 a week later.
Whoa.
His song was The Pursuit of Happiness, open parentheses, Nightmare, close parentheses, by Kid Cudi.
There we go.
And based on the Billboard, number placement, it may not be a smart pick, but this is a heart pick. Okay. I'll tell you that.
Give it to us. Give it to us.
I love this song. Okay. And it's a little sad, but like, have you ever left a night out of drinking and drug use with friends, and you kind of leave the night and you think to yourself, that's odd. Do I hate all my friends? But no, the truth is you don't. You're probably just, like a little drunk, and it's just that thing that the things that seem appealing socially and the things that seem luxurious socially are not concrete avenues to happiness. And that happiness itself is a very elusive and ephemeral thing, and very deceptive. It, like the song says, I'll be fine once I get it. I'll be good. But it's just going to keep eluding you the harder and harder you chase it. The older I get, the more I learn that life is about being comfortable with the discomfort, dealing with sudden bouts of panic and anxiety. And, the song also speaks to me about procrastination. I procrastinate a lot. And I think to myself, and it's like it's a symptom and a cause of the anxiety. So once I get that thing done, I'll be fine. But it's not. There'll just be another thing. The grass isn't always greener. There's just more grass. It's not from the song, but it's just that thing of, all that glitters ain't always going to be gold.
Yeah.
Shakespeare. It's
Google it.
Yeah, Google it.
Yeah.
It is a good melancholy middle of the night.
Yeah,
We've been partying song, especially 2009 with MGMT on that song.
MGMT,
Rat-a-tat, right?
Yeah, MGMT and Rat-a-tat. Here's a couple quick facts. It's good.
Lock it in.
Objectively true.
Lock it in.
And a second fact is Rat-a-tat, who produced it and did the instrumentals, made up the instrumentals while Kid Cudi was on the way to Rat-a-tat's house. Which, depending on how you feel about the artistic process, can frustrate you or make you go, oh, damn, that's cool.
Yeah.
MGMT is also on it. And MGMT recently hired my roommate last year.
What?
To go on tour. Like, he works the visuals. So, in a way, this song has put a roof over my head.
Yeah. Right. Yes.
He pays a little bit more of the rent.
Right.
Yeah.
That's helpful.
Yeah.
That's helpful.
But it's cut evenly past that, but it
Sure.
worked.
Yeah.
He's great.
So when you heard the song in 2009,
Yeah.
did you see that coming?
I was living in my parents' house, so I didn't need to necessarily worry about
right.
it. But in retrospect, I really connected with it in a brand new way in the coming hours to this event.
Yeah. I think living in your parents' house is like the most 2009 thing you could have been doing.
Yeah. I was on the pursuit of happiness, as it was.
We're trying to do it. Trying to live that American dream.
Yeah, exactly.
It was a rough few years there. It's not great now. Yeah, man.
It's one of those songs that I think is a complete windows down, car volume up. You're alone in the car, maybe you cry a little bit, and then you drive through your suburban town with the music blasting. And, you don't, again, he references driving drunk and doing his thing, which is not condoned by me at all. But he said it was supposed to sound scary. And again, he had some beef with Kanye and Drake, but now, he had mental health issues that he was really dealing with in a big way in 2016, and now is just coming kind of back around and is really preaching a lot of self-love. But that was also still there in 2009, and even though that's kind of prevalent now, that was big, at least for me in 2009, because you didn't see a lot of hip hop artists like kind of let you peek behind the curtain.
Yeah.
You just saw like this self-assuredness, cool titans of society.
Right. Yeah.
And, that little peek into mental health issues, and now seeing his journey going through it, coming out on the other side, being a fully formed human is really nice, especially in the wake of this beef with Drake and Kanye, who, as we said before, who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows what's happening? But the pursuit of happiness.
Yeah, man. Hey, that's from the heart.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Patrick Sweeney, everybody. Let's bring it home with our final guest of the evening. Everyone, please welcome Addie Weyrich to the stage.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Okay.
Here we go.
Last one. Here we go.
Lock in.
I would like everybody to close their eyes.
Okay.
Everybody, including you two hosts, close your eyes. When I say the title of this song, you will be transported. Perhaps you'll be transported back to a specific time, a simpler time, where it was a bit easier to smile. Perhaps you will be transported to a specific moment, crowding around a computer with friends or completely wrapped while listening alone with your headphones. Perhaps you will be transported to a specific feeling. For when I say the title of the song, you will involuntarily be reminded of a not so distant past, where upon hearing this song, you and those around you felt something. Maybe it was joy. Maybe it was hatred. Maybe it was mild annoyance. Maybe, just maybe, it was just enough to pull you out of a hole and let you forget your fears and worries, if only for a moment. When I say the title of this song, the chorus will crash into you like a rogue wave.
Okay.
It will pull you under the tide, fill your lungs, and carry you away with the current. Images will flicker before your eyes, colorful and explosive, and you will find yourself mouthing words you thought you had forgotten. Their taste so familiar on your tongue. This song was revolutionary. It left a mark on our lives. It showed us that being an artist has no limits, no rules. Your art is your art, and if that resonates with just a few people, makes one person feel something, then it's all worth it. The long nights, the creeping self-doubts, the blank stares at blank pages, all of it. The name of the song. The song that I deem to be the greatest song to come out of 2009. The song that will forever be etched into your memory is I'm on a Boat by Lonely Island featuring Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Addie Weyrich, everybody. Wow.
In case anybody doesn't know it,
Absolutely incredible. Thank you for that journey, Addie, that we went on.
I feel so good now.
Yeah. Now is the part of the show where Pat and I will reveal our ranking of these top 10 songs. But first, we will need to deliberate. Pat, can we deliberate? Yeah.
Very good.
All right, we did it. Coming in at number 10, Drake, Best I Ever Had. Sorry,
True.
Drake. Okay, here
Number
we go.
9.
Number 9.
Pitbull. Wow. Hotel room service.
Hotel room service. Here we go, Pitbull. Excellent. We're coming in hot with number 8 right now. And it is Pink. So what? Woo!
Number 7 is.
She's used to it.
She's used to it. Number 7 is Drake, Kanye, Wayne, and Eminem Forever.
Forever. Wow. Climbed a couple spots higher, Drake, with the help of some friends. You're going to need a lot more help going forward or else you're canceled. What is this? 6? 5. What? 6. Animal Collective, My Girls. Woo!
Now we're getting into the top of the running.
Top 5.
Number 5, Kid Cudi featuring MGMT, Pursuit of Happiness.
There it is. Number 4. Here we go. Lonely Island, I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. It was worth the trip. It was worth the trip. We're at 3.
Number 3. Are you ready? No. Well, get ready. Lady Gaga, Bad Romance.
Bad Romance. Now we're down to the final 2. So number 2 is going to give a bit of a reveal. Try to hold.
Also, these are the ones that I sealed.
Pat sealed these for some reason.
So you know.
So try to hold your incredible. Here we go. In at number 2, Florence and the Machine, Cosmic Love, which means your number 1 song of 2009 is
Beyonce's Single Ladies.
There it is. Wow.
Wrote in parentheses, put a ring on it.
Absolutely incredible. And there you have it, the top 10 songs of 2009. Now, we'd like to welcome our musical guest, Kaylyn Marie, to the show. If you don't know her already, check her out at KaylynMarieMusic.com. Enjoy.
In the night, I hear them talk, coldest story ever told. Somewhere far down this road, he lost his soul to a woman so heartless. How could you be so heartless? How could you be so heartless? You were Romeo, you were throwing petals. Daddy said stay away from Juliet. I was crying on the staircase, begging you please don't go. And I said, I want your loving, I want your revenge. You and me can write a bad romance. I want your loving, your love is revenge. It's a love story, baby. Don't be heartless. After all the things that we've been through, after all the things we got into, and yo, I know some things you think you ain't told me. I did some things, but that's the old me, and you were Romeo on something, Taylor Swift, I gotta get it, it was back, okay. You were Romeo, I was Scarlet Letter, and Daddy said, stay away from Juliet. And I was crying down the staircase, begging you please don't go. And I said, I want your loving, I want your revenge. You and me can write a bad romance. I want your loving, I want the revenge. It's a love story, baby, don't be heartless. You know that I could do somebody. It's a love story, baby, don't be heartless. I can see a halo. It's a love story, baby, don't be heartless. I'm yours. I got a feeling tonight's gonna be a good night. 'Cause you can have whatever you'd like. Thanks for letting me try that. I was like, it's either gonna totally flop or it's gonna be fine. I gave him a wink, and now he thinks that I came through to see him. Oh yes, of course, I'd never go out unless it was for a man. I bought him one drink, and now he thinks that I'm crazy about him. Oh yes, of course, a drink means I have lost my senses. Don't flatter yourself. Don't flatter yourself. I don't put you on empty shelf. I do what I do and I do it for myself. I wore my favorite dress, He saw I was too impressed. Oh yes, of course, nothing would feel best unless it won a man's glances. I wore a little rouge. He saw I was too seduced. Oh yes, of course, I paint my lips and cheeks red to get someone into my bed. Don't flatter yourself. Don't flatter yourself. I don't put you on any shelf. I do what I do and I do it for myself. Call me mean, call me a tease, but honestly, am I doing a thing you don't do? 'Cause it seems if there's not a lady pleasing you, you're gonna do things for you too. So don't flatter yourself. Don't flatter yourself. I don't put you on any shelf. I do what I do and I do it for myself.
Okay, you guys are being very sweet. I just got my voice back, so I'm sorry it's a little all over the place. Alright, so anyway, this is about me bombing in the dance hall because Rico Suave comes up and is like, oh, you want to dance with me? And I was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to try to play cool, and I don't.
Hey, cutie Noni, I've seen you before. I've seen you dancing on this very floor. I know you got moves, I know you got juice, but I wanna know you. So take my number and I said, alright. Said you come over and I say, I might. Then he kissed me once and ooh, he kissed fine. Said you wanna take me out tonight. Ooh, I'm shaking and ooh, I'm quaking and ooh, I don't know, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know. I did not know what to do. Hey sugar, hold on, you're moving too fast. Driving is fun, but it's the kind that lasts. I know your skills, they're giving me chills, but I wanna more than thrills. Said baby, I can be classy too. Your pretty blues just get me in the groove. How about you and me find a place to just be? Wanna take you home and hear your story. Ooh, I'm shaking and ooh, I'm quaking and ooh, I don't know, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know. I did not know what to do.
He goes out for a cigarette break, which is a red flag, but it gives me a little more time to think. Funny thing though, whether you know what to do or you don't know what to do, time just moves. And I thank my lucky stars for time's motion, because it gave me the right notion. Sure enough, I knew exactly what to do. Because he walked into the room like I was in there, like I was someone he never knew, never cared for. Took a few minutes to get another gal, she knew better. You let her, you tried to come back around. Ha! I ain't shaking and I ain't quaking and oh, I know what to do. I know
Repeater is hosted by Evan Ford Barden and Patrick Cartelli at QED in Astoria, Queens, a place to show and tell. Find out more at QEDAstoria.com. Our show is supported in part by Hi-Fi Records and Cafe in Astoria. Visit them from wherever you are at hi-fi-records.com. Editing by Stephen Garvey. Theme music by the Sun Lions. Everything else by Love Nest Productions. Welcome to Repeater.